In the picturesque village of Willow Brook, nestled between rolling hills and meandering rivers, lived a kind-hearted woman named Ella. Ella was known throughout the village for her generosity and selflessness. She always went out of her way to help others, whether it was assisting with the harvest, caring for sick animals, or simply lending a listening ear to someone in need. Ella's home was a cozy cottage at the edge of the village, where she kept a small garden and a few animals. Each evening she would light a candle in her window, a tradition her mother had started, symbolizing warmth, welcome, and hope. The villagers came to see Ella's candle as a beacon of comfort and safety. One particularly harsh winter, many villagers faced tough times. Ella found herself busier than ever, lighting metaphorical candles for everyone. She helped fix broken fences, delivered food to those who were sick, and even spent nights sitting with elderly neighbors who were lonely. She never turned anyone away, always ready with a smile and a helping hand. Despite her tireless efforts, Ella began to feel exhausted. She noticed that her own home was falling into disrepair. The garden needed tending, her animals required more care, and her cottage was becoming cold and uninviting. But she pushed these thoughts aside, convinced that helping others was more important. One frosty evening, as she returned home from a long day of helping others, she was greeted by Mrs. Thompson, the village elder. Mrs. Thompson had been watching Ella's selfless acts and was deeply concerned. "Ella, dear," Mrs. Thompson said gently, "you have been so busy lighting other people's candles that you do not even realize that yours is out." Ella looked at her cottage and saw, for the first time, how dark and cold it appeared. She felt a pang of sadness and realized the truth in Mrs. Thompson's words. In her quest to help others, she had neglected her own needs. Mrs. Thompson took Ella's hand. "Come inside, child. Let's light your candle first." Together, they entered the cottage. Mrs. Thompson lit a new candle and placed it in the window. The warm glow filled the room, bringing a sense of peace and comfort. They then sat by the fire, sipping hot tea and talking. "Ella," Mrs. Thompson said softly, "you have a beautiful heart, and your kindness is a gift to this village. But you must remember to take care of yourself too. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot light others' candles if yours is out." With renewed understanding, Ella began to balance her time better. She still helped others, but she also made sure to tend to her own needs. She cared for her garden, spent time with her animals, and kept her cottage warm and welcoming. She realized that by taking care of herself, she was better able to help those around her. The villagers noticed the change in Ella. She seemed even more radiant and full of life, and her candle, both literal and metaphorical, burned brighter than ever. Her example taught them the importance of self-care and balance. The moral of this story is, you are so busy lighting other people's candles that you do not even realize that yours is out. It's essential to take care of yourself so that you can continue to help and support others effectively. Self-care is not selfish. It's a necessary part of being able to give to others. In conclusion, Brokenwood Mystic Farms symbolizes the enduring connection between humanity and the land, a tribute to the beauty of nature and the importance of honoring traditions in a changing world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You won't want to miss our short story adventures. If you have any questions, requests, or just want to say hello, feel free to contact us at info@brokenwoodmysticfarms.com. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and have a fantastic day, my friends.